Welcome. Today we're going to learn about using Remind101.com to send out messages to parents and students. Most people today use their cell phones as one of their primary forms of communication, and oftentimes it's really convenient to be able to just send a mass text message out to parents. A lot of times though, teachers don't want to have their own personal cell phones being given out, especially if it involves sending messages to students. Well, Remind101 is a great website that allows teachers to communicate with both parents and students, where the teacher never sees the parent or the student's phone number, and the parents and the students never see the teacher's phone number. This website here, if you go to Remind101.com, gives you an opportunity to sign up. Now, the service is completely free, but you do need to create an account. And so if you don't have an account yet, go ahead and fill out the form here. So I'm going to type in first name, last name, and then choose a password. And then you're going to click sign up. Now, since I've already signed up, I'm just going to log in. And once you've created an account, or you've signed back in if you've already created an account, this is what they call the dashboard. And this is where you're going to get the information to send home to get people to sign up for your course. Now, the way Remind101 works is, since you never see the people's phone numbers that you're sending messages to, you can't directly add people. You need to invite people to sign up for your classroom, as they call it. Now, over here on the left-hand side, you have the opportunity to add new classes. Think of these as like a mailing list in first class. You can see that I have one group made already called Lee Homeroom that I used for my homeroom students. I can make a new class and say I want to call this, Mr. Lee's grade 5, and I can make up a code, which is what people are going to be typing in. So I could go Lee grade 5, and once I click add, it's going to pop up with this screen. Now, this is how people actually enroll into your class to receive messages. And so I can either copy the information down and send it to people, or I can go ahead and click the printer symbol here. That will open up a PDF document that has directions on how to sign up. And this is really nice. In Safari, I can go ahead and print this out if I wanted to send it home, maybe with a class newsletter to give to parents, or I can save it and email it out, or I could display this in classes. Students are walking in and they can enter this number. And what they'll do is they will take out their phones and they'll send a message to this phone number, and the content of the message is the code that we created earlier. What that will do is it will text them back and say, you've asked to join Mr. Lee's grade 5 class. If you want to do that, please type in your name, and they'll just type in their name. That way you know that they signed up. Once they do that, you will be able to see a list of who's all subscribed for your class. Now, when I look at my old homeroom class, I can see that I've had some former students sign up for my homeroom class. If I switch to grade 5, I'll see that I don't have any subscribers yet. But once they do subscribe, their names will show up in a list here. Now, to actually send a message out, I select what class I want to send the message to. One of the nice features about Remind101 is it does not allow you to send messages to individual people. You can only message the entire group, and that's a great safety feature, so you don't have to worry about anybody getting messages that are different than anybody else. So in this case, I'm going to send a message to my grade 5 class. I can type in my message here. I have up to 140 characters to type. So I'm going to say, don't forget school gets out early on Wednesday. Maybe just remind them that we have PLCs. I can either click send to send it now, or I can click schedule for later, and I can choose to have this message maybe send out next Wednesday. And I can choose what time to send it out. Maybe I want to send it out at, we'll send it out at 1 p.m. to give them a reminder. Then I'll click schedule, and I see down here that Wednesday, October 2nd, I'm going to have my message sent out at 1 p.m. And I have the opportunity to edit it or to delete it if I decide that I don't want to do that. That's Remind 101, a quick, safe, easy way to communicate with students and parents.